Hello everyone, my name is Makarand Wankhede, your maths educator at GGS PAL. Today we are going to discuss the topic about ratio. So let's start with the topic, that is ratio. The comparison of two quantities of the same kind by division is called as a ratio. So I will just give one example. Let's consider there are 10 dogs and 5 cats in a shop. How many dogs are there? So dogs are 5 and the dogs are 10. The dogs are 10 and cats are equal to 5. So, if I want to represent this in a form of ratio, I can write like this: 10 is to 5. This symbol says that both the numbers are written in a form of a ratio. Now, today's first topic that we are going to start, that is ratio in the smallest term. As taking this example, as you can see this 10 ratio 5, it can be further simplified, and that is called going for the lowest term of the ratio. So let us start with the first topic, that is ratio in the simplest form or lowest form. So let me give one example. Example number 1. Express the given ratio, that is 36 is to 42, in the smallest term. Now as you know, 36 and 42 can be divided by the same number, and the numbers are, it can be divided by 2, it can be divided by 3, it can be divided by 4. No, it cannot be divided by 4. Can it be divided by 5? No, it cannot be divided by 5. Now let us try with 6. It can be divided by 6. So if you want these ratios for the smallest term or the simplest form, you can either divide it by 2, 3 and 6. So here I will take the bigger number. You can take any number, no problem with that. But here I am taking the number, that is 6. So 36 divided by 6, just a moment, 36 divided by 6, 42 divided by 6. So when I do 36 divided by 6, my answer is 6, and 42 is divided by 6, my answer is 7. So I got my answer, that is 6 ratio 7, and this is called lowest term of ratio. That was our question. 36 is to 40. So this way, whenever the question is asked that compare or express the ratio in the smallest form or the lowest form, you can do by this. First of all, you have to start always with the 2. If both the denominator and the numerator are divided by 2, then you should divide it by 2, and then you can continue. I will give you one more example of this. So my second example will be of the lowest term or the simplest form, that the number is 150 ratio 80. I have to express this ratio in the lowest term. So first of all, I will write down the question, 150 upon 80. Now both the numbers, you can see numerator and denominator is having a 0. So I can easily subtract, I can easily cut both the zeros of the numerator and the denominator. So I will get the answer, that is 15 upon 8. And if I will see 15 upon 8, there is no common factor between 15 and 8 except 1. So my answer is 15:8. This is the lowest term or the simplest form of the ratio of question 150:8. So I hope it is clear the first topic in ratio chapter, that is expressing the given ratios in the simplest form or the lowest form. Now in the next topic we are going to talk about the ratio if their units are different. I am having the values of ratio, but what if I have written something here as a 150 kg and here the second ratio is represented in a gram. So how we will solve that sum? We will go with it. So let's start with find the ratio. As I said before, that what if I am having the unit of a ratio, and if the both the units are different, then how I can find out the ratio of the given numbers. So here I am having some examples. So the first question is that 5 days to 5 weeks. So as you can see here, the first ratio is having days as a unit and the second is having weeks as a unit. So if I am having a different unit, I cannot solve them. So first of all, I have to convert the units in same. So here now again a confusion will be there, that in which unit we have to convert. Always we have to convert into the smaller units, that if it is having a bigger unit, it will be converted into the smaller units. As we can see here, week is a bigger than days. So what we will do, we will convert this 5 weeks into the days. So let's start converting it. 1 week is equal to 7 days. So 5 week is equal to 5 multiplied by 7, so it's equal to 35 days. Now as you can see here also I am having days, and the first also I am having the days. So now I can find the ratio of 5 days to 35 days. So how would I write the ratio? 5 ratio 35. As both the numbers is having the same unit, I can write in the form of ratio. Now is the question is over? No, the solution is still left, because as we have learned in the before, that we have to go for the simplest form. So if it is possible that ratios can be going in a simplest form, you have to go for it. So here if I will say 5 upon 35, as you know 35 and 5 are the multiple of same numbers. So 5 can be divided by 5, as well as 35 is also divided by 5. So 5 divided by 5, answer is 1, and 35 is divided by 5, answer is 7. So my answer is 1 ratio 7. My answer is 1 ratio 7. So whenever you want to find out the ratio which is having a different units, okay, you can find like this. I will go with one more example to make it much more clear. I will take one more example of, the question is 5 kilometer to 750 meters. 5 kilometers to 750 meters. So as here you can see, here the unit is kilometers and here it is meters. So I will convert kilometers to meters, not meters to the kilometers. So let us start with the conversion. 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. Therefore 5 kilometer is equal to 5 multiplied by 1000, 5000 meter. So now I got 5000 meter to 750 meter. So as you can see, I am having the same unit on both the side. Now I can go for finding the ratio in the lowest term. 5000 upon 7500, 750, sorry. 0 0 gone, 500 divided by 75. Now, as the last or ones place is having 0 and 5, it will always divisible by 5. So, I can divide both the numerator and the denominator by the 5. So, let's start dividing. This process I am doing, that is called taking the ratios in the simplest form. 500 divided by 5, answer is 100. 75 divided by 5, answer is 25. Now, as 125 can be further divisible, as you can see the ones place number is 0 and 5. As per the divisibility rule, the number ending with the 0 or 5, it is always divisible by 5. So, again I will divide by 5. 100 divided by 5, it's 20, and 25 divided by 5, it's 5. As you can see, the answer is 20 upon 5. It is further divisible by the same number, that is number 5. So 5 4s are 20 and 5 1s are 5. So my final answer is 4:1. So to express 5 kilometers to 750 meters, my answer is 4:1. So I hope it is very much clear to all of you that how you can find the lowest term and how you can find out the ratios value, okay, if we are having a different unit. Thank you.